Friends, just imagine, what if I told you that a small 10-cent coin sitting in your pocket, a simple Roosevelt dime, could be worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars? Yes, it's true. That coin you ignore every day might actually be the biggest surprise of your life. Today, we're going to talk about 4 super rare Roosevelt dimes that are not just coins, but priceless pieces of American history. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. But over the years, certain dates became extremely rare due to minting errors, limited production, or special proof releases. For example, the 1968 No-S proof dime, a coin where the San Francisco S mint mark is completely missing. Only a few examples are known to exist, and one is sold at auction for over $40,000. Then there's the legendary 1975 No-S proof dime. For collectors, this coin is almost mythical. Only 2 confirmed examples exist in the entire world. Imagine that, just 2. Its value has reached as high as $500,000. And it's not just error coins. Some early silver Roosevelt dimes, especially the 1949s or 1955 in high-grade condition, can also be worth thousands of dollars. So the real question is, have you ever taken a closer look at the coins in your pocket? Sometimes, a tiny detail, a missing letter, an unusual shine, or a rare year could turn you into the lucky owner of a hidden treasure. Let's begin with coin number 1, the 1982 Roosevelt dime. Take a close look at this coin. It may look small and ordinary, but sometimes the smallest coin can completely change your life. Now let me make one thing clear, not every old coin is rare. A coin's value is not based only on its age. It depends on its condition, mint mark, and most importantly, mint errors. Back in 1982, the United States Mint was under serious pressure. The country was facing a coin shortage, and the mint had to produce billions of dimes to meet public demand. During this massive production period, something unusual happened. For the first time after adding the P mint mark to Philadelphia coins in 1980, some 1982 Roosevelt dimes were accidentally released without the P mint mark. This small missing letter created one of the most talked about modern dime errors. If you have a 1982 Roosevelt dime, here's what you should check. Look above the date, do you see a P mint mark or not? Check the overall condition of the coin. Look for any unusual features like doubling, striking errors, or design flaws. High-grade examples of the 1982 No-P Roosevelt dime have reportedly reached values as high as $97,000 in the collector's market, but only if the coin is authentic and professionally graded. So if you notice anything unusual about your coin, don't ignore it. Have it examined by a professional coin grading service. And before we move on to coin number 2, we need your support. Our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and your support means everything to us. So make sure to subscribe and share this video. Now, let's move on to coin number 2. Coin number 2, the 1985 USA Roosevelt dime. When you look at this coin, what do you see? Just another ordinary 10-cent piece? Or something that could potentially change someone's life? Let us know in the comments. At first glance, the 1985 Roosevelt dime appears completely ordinary. It's small, common, and easy to overlook. But believe it or not, certain rare versions of this coin have turned everyday collectors into millionaires. This is not fiction. This is not guesswork. This reflects the reality of today's high-end auction market. While millions of 1985 dimes were produced, a very small number carry unusual mint characteristics that make them extraordinarily valuable. Among the most talked about examples are those featuring distinctive black surface spots, not typical damage, but unusual mint-related anomalies that set them apart. When one of these rare specimens appears on the market, the reaction is immediate. Collectors begin searching aggressively. Auction houses monitor closely. And competitive bidding drives the value even higher. Demand for rare, high-grade 1985 Roosevelt dimes continues to grow. Each confirmed sale strengthens the coin's reputation and legendary status within the numismatic community. According to reports, a rare, high-grade 1985 Roosevelt dime with unique characteristics has reached an astonishing value of $1.7 million. Think about that. A coin small enough to fit in your pocket. A portable vault of wealth. A genuine piece of American minting history capable of transforming your financial future in an instant. However, it's important to understand that not every 1985 dime is worth this amount. Condition, professional grading, authenticity, and specific rare features make all the difference. So if you own a 1985 Roosevelt dime, take a closer look. Check the mint mark. Examine the surface carefully. And if you notice anything unusual, consider having it evaluated by a professional grading survey. Now let's move to coin number 3, the 1992 Roosevelt dime. The early 1990s were a time of nationwide economic shifts in the United States. Currency demand was rising, markets were adjusting, and financial systems were evolving rapidly. But before all that chaos unfolded, the United States Mint in Philadelphia quietly produced one of the most surprising treasures of the Roosevelt dime series. A coin whose true value remained hidden for decades. The 1992 Roosevelt dime stands out today not simply because of its year, but because of its condition and silver composition, especially in certain proof and special issues. This was among the final years when true silver composition played a key role in select mint releases struck in a 90% silver and 10% copper alloy. That high silver purity gave the coin its brilliance. But it also made it sensitive. Tiny shifts in humidity. Microscopic mineral exposure. Subtle temperature variations inside sealed mint packaging. All of these factors could create natural darkened toning or spotting on the surface. In the world of silver coins, this natural toning is not considered damage, it is often viewed as a mark of authenticity and uniqueness. Each pattern is different. Each coin tells its own environmental story. That uniqueness is exactly what drives collectors to extraordinary lengths. Some are willing to sell major assets just to secure a rare, high-grade example. Auction houses monitor these coins closely. When a premium condition 1992 Roosevelt dime surfaces, competition can become intense. According to market discussions, exceptional specimens have been valued at up to $69,000. Imagine that. A small silver coin, once overlooked, now considered a serious financial asset. However, condition remains everything. Scratches, cleaning marks, or improper handling can significantly reduce value. So if you believe you have an old coin with something special, unique toning, sharp details, or a rare mint. Now it's time for our final coin, the 1995 USA Roosevelt dime. Take a close look at this coin. At first glance, it appears completely ordinary, just another 10-cent piece. But what if I told you that under the right circumstances, this dime has been associated with values reaching $2.5 million? When I first heard that number, I was shocked too. The 1995 Roosevelt dime was struck using a copper-nickel clad formula, a copper core sandwiched between two outer layers of nickel, bonded together under immense pressure. This composition was standard. But what makes certain examples extraordinary is the way they aged. Under very specific storage environments, the copper core beneath the surface can subtly influence the outer coloration. Over time, this interaction can produce soft light brown or warm natural tones that are extremely rare in well-preserved clad coins. Here's the remarkable part. For this effect to appear on a coin that survived in fine condition without the heavy wear and destruction typical of circulated coins from that era is almost unbelievable. These tones only emerge when environmental conditions align perfectly. Balanced humidity. Stable temperature. Controlled oxygen exposure. Even microscopic impurities in the surrounding air during storage. Everything had to align with precision. In a world of mass production, where billions of coins were struck, the idea that one single coin could naturally transform into a masterpiece of toning is extraordinary. But rarity does not end with color. What truly elevates this 1995 dime into the realm of treasure is its condition and professional grading. Only the highest grade certified examples reach the levels that attract elite collectors in major auction houses. According to market discussions, an exceptional specimen has been associated with a valuation of up to $2.5 million. A coin small enough to rest in your palm, yet powerful enough to redefine financial possibilities.